Now that you've been working on the beginning play skills that we demonstrated in an earlier video, you'll want to start looking at how you set up your house in terms of where you keep your toys. That really encourages your child to come and seek those toys out and play with them using those play skills. Today we're going to demonstrate how to set up some toys that encourage your child to do that, how to help guide them from one toy to another so that they play with several toys in a row instead of just moving off after one. And then also how to start putting those toys back where you'd actually like to keep them in your house, like in a drawer or on a shelf, while still encouraging your child to persist and seek them out. Today I have selected 3 toys to use in our demonstration. I have a puzzle, a set of blocks, and a shape sorter. I have picked all task completion activities because I want to make it very easy to know when my child is done with the first toy and ready to move on to the next toy. Eventually you'll want to have some more open-ended toys out here, but at the beginning we want to make it easy to know when they're done with one toy so that we're not interrupting their play to move them on to the second thing. I've also selected items that have pieces so that it makes it easy for me to pass them an item, and then once they begin to play independently, I can fade that out and there's still more ready for them to keep doing. And then I have put 2 up here on the shelf because I want when the child comes forward that they can easily make a choice between whichever one they want to start with. And then once they're done with that one, the other one is right there to keep playing with. And then the next one is on the floor because we want to show them how when they're done in one space, they can move to another space to play. Eventually, you'll want to have the toys wherever they are in the house so that your child is able to move from room to room seeking out toys. But at the beginning, we want it in a very small space to make it very easy for them to go from one toy to another. So when I set the toys out, I decided to put the 2 that were the most interesting for my child up here on the shelf because they're most likely to see them right away if they come on over. And I looked through the puzzle pieces and I selected the ones that I know are the easiest for my child to put in by themselves to be left out, and I did the rest of the puzzle for them so that it's already partway done and ready to go. Same thing with the block structure. I built it partway up so that they're more likely to add the pieces on because I know they like to add pieces to something that's already made. So at the beginning, I'll have these all set up. I'm going to pick one that goes on the floor, and I'm going to encourage my child to come on over and take a look at what the toys are here. So I'll have them come over, and once they do, I'm going to wait a second and see if they begin to show an interest in either one of the toys. If they do, then, but they don't begin to put the pieces in, I might pass them 1 or 2. And as they put them in, I could slide the next one over and then the next one over and really back up and get out of the way if they're playing with it by themselves the right way. What I want to watch for is when they're almost done, because I will want to have this one ready to go so that as they put the last piece in, I can pass them the next piece of the next toy so that they can move right away from this toy to this toy. And I might pass them 1 or 2, and if they're putting them on, just move the other pieces ready to go and sit back a little bit. As they're building with this one and they get towards finishing, now I want to help encourage them to move to a new place to look for a toy. But again, I want to make that as easy as possible. So as they're finishing up on here, I'm going to get the base of the shape sorter ready to go and pass them the first piece or 2. And then as I hand them maybe the 3rd piece, I'm now going to put the shape sorter down on the floor so that they can put the next piece in and then put the other ones here for them to finish up.